IDPs from Western Tigrai say they are having miserable life in Mekelle ever since they were displaced from their home. The IDPs added the suspended humanitarian aid is making the situation worse.
The way we reached here was very difficult. We made it here after suffering a lot due to cold, sun, hunger, and thirst. When we come up here, the residents of Mekelle have been helping us as much as possible. However, now we don't know what the government of the Tigray regional state is doing. Sometimes they say they will return us to our homeland, which is not satisfactory response. Besides, we don't know the reason why humanitarian support is suspended. If there is theft, they should investigate it. Otherwise, it shouldn't have been stopped. We are sleeping in tent. We spent day in and day out in cement floor. We are suffering very much. So the pause of food aid is a big problem. We have babies who are suffering from hunger. Let alone suspending the food aid totally, we can't tolerate to resist life receiving 15 kilograms. We are not only facing hunger, but also losing hope. The pain we faced is too difficult. A bomb was shelled above us. Heavy weapons were also thrown. We came stepping on corpse, beginning from the time we ran away from Himara to Shira. We hadn't eaten any food. We continued stepping on dead bodies. We rather suffered from thirst, hunger, and sun. After this, when we got to Salakhalakha, after facing many challenges, we encountered another huge problem after we stayed for 7 days due to the attack by Eritrean forces. Then we came to Mekelle. Here in Mekelle, the residents have been helping us for the last 6 and 7 months, providing us with clothes, food, and water. Since we came up here, we used to get food assistance in 4 or 7 months. However, after that, it's been a long time. We last received food aid on Easter. But after that, we didn't get any food support. It's like what you see it here.
We're in a problem. We come up here, leaving our properties. So even here, we're in crisis. The women and elders too are suffering from hunger. When we left our homeland, we left our properties there. I myself had 70 to 80 cattle and 311 quintal cereals. We're very troubled now.
The IDPs further urge for a speedy return to their home to lead normal lives.
The government has to return us to our homeland so as to lead our normal lives by our efforts. We don't want to remain dependent. We're suffering here. We want the governing body to get us back home according to the peace agreement. They told us we would go to our home on June 20. We were very eager to hear that, but we haven't returned yet.
The government has to work on this. We were told we would get back to our home, but we haven't made it yet. Our home is under control of the enemy. These forces haven't withdrawn from our areas based on the same peace. We're still in problem. Pregnant women, people with diabetic kids and other illnesses are in problem, for they don't have something to be eaten. If we return, we can run our lives by our effort. Our land is suitable for harvest. Even now, if we get back to our home, we can lead our lives by farming. The government should tell us the precise response.